Question 1. What should you do if you approach a flashing yellow traffic signal? A. Stop completely and proceed when safe. B. Slow down and proceed with caution. C. Speed up to clear the intersection quickly. D. Treat it as a stop sign. Answers is B. Slow down and proceed with caution. A flashing yellow light means to slow down and be especially careful as you drive through the intersection, yielding to any vehicles or pedestrians in the intersection. Question 2. What does a solid yellow line on your side of the road next to a broken yellow line mean? A. You may pass if the way is clear. B. Passing is not allowed from your lane. C. You are on a one-way street. D. It indicates a bike lane. Answers is B. Passing is not allowed from your lane. A solid yellow line on your side means you cannot pass. The broken yellow line on the other side means oncoming traffic may pass when safe. Question 3. When are you allowed to make a U-turn in a residential district in California? A. At any intersection. B. Only if there is a permitted sign. C. When no vehicles are approaching within 200 feet. D. Never. U-turns are illegal in residential areas. Answers is C. When no vehicles are approaching within 200 feet. In a residential district, you can make a U-turn if no vehicles are approaching within 200 feet, and the turn does not interfere with other traffic. Question 4. What does this sign indicate to drivers? A. Yield to oncoming traffic. B. Stop completely before the line. C. Proceed with caution. D. No entry. Answers is B. Stop completely before the line. This sign is a stop sign. You must come to a complete stop behind the stop line, crosswalk, or before entering the intersection if there is no line. Question 5. What does this road sign mean for drivers ahead? A. Road curves left. B. Dangerous curve to the right. C. Winding road ahead. D. Right turn only. Answers is B. Dangerous curve to the right. This sign warns drivers that there is a dangerous curve to the right ahead, requiring them to reduce speed. Question 6. When must you signal before making a turn? A. Only on freeways. B. At least 100 feet before the turn. C. Only if other cars are nearby. D. When you are already in the turn. Answers is B. At least 100 feet before the turn. California law requires you to signal at least 100 feet before turning or changing lanes to alert other drivers of your intentions. Question 7. What should you do if your vehicle starts to hydroplane? A. Brake hard and steer sharply. B. Ease off the gas and steer straight. C. Accelerate to gain traction. D. Shift to neutral and pump brakes. Answers is B. Ease off the gas and steer straight. If your vehicle hydroplanes, ease your foot off the accelerator and steer straight until you regain traction. Avoid braking or turning suddenly. Question 8. This sign indicates A. Lane ends ahead. B. No overtaking. C. Passing zone ahead. D. Two-way traffic. Answers is B. No overtaking. This sign prohibits drivers from passing other vehicles. You must not overtake other vehicles while this sign is in effect. Question 9. When can you legally park in a disabled parking space? A. If you are only stopping for a moment. B. If no other spaces are available. C. Only with a valid disabled placard or plates. D. After 6:00 p.m. on weekdays. Answers is C. Only with a valid disabled placard or plates. Disabled parking spaces are reserved for vehicles displaying a valid disabled person parking placard or license plates, regardless of the time or day. Question 10. What does this road sign signify? A. Children crossing. B. Pedestrian crossing ahead. C. No pedestrians allowed. D. Walkers only path. Answers is B. Pedestrian crossing ahead. This sign warns drivers that they are approaching a pedestrian crossing and should be prepared to stop for pedestrians. Question 11. If you are involved in a collision, what is the first thing you should do? A. Leave the scene immediately. B. Call your insurance company. C. Check for and move to safety. D. Exchange information with other drivers. Answers is C. Check for and move to safety. After a collision, first ensure the safety of everyone involved by checking for and moving vehicles out of traffic, if possible and safe to do so. Question 12. What does this sign mean for drivers in the area? A. Adults present. B. Children playing or crossing. C. School bus stop. D. Youth center nearby. Answers is B. Children playing or crossing. This sign warns drivers that children may be present or crossing the road, often near schools or playgrounds, and to drive with extreme caution. Question 13. When driving in fog, you should use your A. High beam headlights. B. Low beam headlights. C. Parking lights only. D. Hazard lights only. Answers is B. Low beam headlights. Low beam headlights should be used in fog, rain, or snow to increase visibility without reflecting glare back at you, unlike high beams. Question 14. This sign indicates A. Yield to through traffic. B. Approaching a roundabout. C. One-way street. D. No U-turn allowed. Answers is B. Approaching a roundabout. This sign warns drivers that they are approaching a roundabout, where traffic moves in a circular direction. Drivers must yield to traffic already in the circle. Question 15. What is the basic speed law in California? A. You must always drive at the posted speed limit. B. Never drive faster than is safe for current conditions. C. You can exceed the limit by 10 if safe. D. It only applies to freeways. Answers is B. Never drive faster than is safe for current conditions. The basic speed law states that you must never drive faster than is safe for current conditions, regardless of the posted speed limit. This includes weather, traffic, and road conditions. Question 16. What does this sign mean? A. Uneven road surface. B. Slippery road ahead. C. Road work ahead. D. Water on the road. Answers is B. Slippery road ahead. This sign warns drivers that the road ahead may be slippery due to ice, water, gravel, or other conditions, and they should reduce speed. Question 17. When backing up, you should A. Rely only on your mirror. B. Look over your right and left shoulders. C. Back up quickly to save time. D. Open your door to see better. Answers is B. Look over your right and left shoulders. When backing up, always look over your right and left shoulders to check for vehicles, pedestrians, and obstacles. Do not rely solely on mirrors. Question 18. This sign indicates A. Construction, B. Road work ahead, C. Detour ahead, D. Rough road. Answers is B. Road work ahead. This sign is a warning sign indicating that there are road works ahead. Drivers should reduce speed and be prepared for changed conditions or flaggers. Question 19. You are required to yield to emergency vehicles. A. Only if they are directly behind you. B. When you hear sirens or see flashing lights. C. Only on freeways. D. When traffic is light. Answers is B. When you hear sirens or see flashing lights. When you hear a siren or see flashing lights from an emergency vehicle, police, fire, ambulance, you must yield by pulling to the right edge of the road and stopping. Question 20. What does this sign typically indicate? A. Smooth road ahead. B. Uneven road surface. C. New pavement. D. Road narrows. Answers is B. Uneven road surface. This sign warns drivers of an uneven road surface ahead, which could include dips, bumps, or rough pavement. Reduce speed and drive with caution. Question 21. You should use your turn signals when A. Only when changing lanes on a freeway. B. Changing lanes, turning, or merging. C. Only when turning at an intersection. D. Only when stopping suddenly. Answers is B. Changing lanes, turning, or merging. Turn signals are used to communicate your intentions to other drivers. This includes changing lanes, making turns, merging into traffic, or exiting a freeway. Question 22. What does this sign mean? A. Turn left ahead. B. No U-turn allowed. C. One-way street. D. U-turn permitted. Answers is B. No U-turn allowed. This sign prohibits drivers from making a U-turn at this location. It is important to obey such signs to maintain safe traffic flow. Question 23. When is it safe to return to your lane after passing another vehicle? A. Immediately after passing their bumper. B. When you can see their headlights in mirror. C. When you are one car length ahead. D. When the other driver signals you. Answers is B. When you can see their headlights in mirror. After passing, ensure you can see the entire front of the vehicle you passed in your mirror before signaling and returning to your lane. This ensures enough space. Question 24. What does this sign indicate to drivers? A. Single-track railway. B. Railway crossing. C. Railway station ahead. D. Pedestrian crossing. Answers is B. Railway crossing. This sign warns drivers that they are approaching a railway crossing. Be prepared to stop and look for trains. Question 25. A. Flashing red traffic light means A. Proceed with caution. B. Stop completely and proceed when safe. C. Slow down and be ready to stop. D. Yield to all traffic. Answers is B. Stop completely and proceed when safe. A flashing red light is treated the same as a stop sign. You must come to a complete stop and proceed only when it is safe to do so. Question 26. What does this sign mean? A. No parking allowed. B. No stopping at any time. C. Emergency stopping only. D. Parking for 15 minutes. Answers is B. No stopping at any time. This sign indicates no stopping. You cannot stop your vehicle for any reason, even briefly, at this location. This is stricter than no parking. Question 27. What should you do if an aggressive driver is following you closely? A. Brake suddenly to deter them. B. Speed up to get away. C. Change lanes or take an exit safely. D. Make eye contact and gesture. Answers is C. Change lanes or take an exit safely. If an aggressive driver is tailgating you, safely change lanes, take an exit, or pull over to let them pass. Avoid engaging with them. Question 28. This sign means A. Speed bump ahead. B. Or rough road. C. Road closed. D. Yield to pedestrians. Answers is B. Or rough road. This sign warns drivers of potholes or an extremely rough section of road ahead. Drivers should reduce speed to avoid damage to their vehicle and maintain control. Question 29. At an uncontrolled intersection, who has the A. The vehicle on the left. B. The vehicle that first or to the right. C. Vehicles turning left. D. Larger vehicles. Answers is B. The vehicle that first or to the right. At an uncontrolled intersection, no signs or signals. Yield to any vehicle that has already entered the intersection. If two vehicles arrive at the same time, the vehicle on the right has the. Question 30. What does this sign indicate about the road ahead? A. Steep ascent. B. Steep descent. C. Winding road. D. Road narrows. Answers is B. Steep descent. This sign warns drivers of a steep descent ahead. Drivers should be prepared to use lower gears to control their speed and avoid overheating brakes. Question 31. When are you legally allowed to drive in a bicycle lane? A. When passing a vehicle. B. When turning right within 200 feet. C. During rush hour traffic. D. To avoid a traffic jam. Answers is B. When turning right within 200 feet. You may only drive in a bicycle lane for a maximum of 200 feet when preparing to make a right turn, or when the roadway, or to park where permitted. Question 32. This sign warns of A. Farm animals ahead. B. Wild animals crossing. C. Zoo entrance. D. Pet crossing. Answers is B. Wild animals crossing. This sign warns drivers of areas where wild animals may frequently cross the road. Drivers should be extra vigilant, especially at dawn and dusk, and reduce speed. Question 33. How far must you park from a fire hydrant? A. 10 feet. B. 15 feet. C. 20 feet. D. 5 feet. Answers is B. 15 feet. In California, it is illegal to park within 15 feet of a fire hydrant, whether it is attended or not, unless an officer or sign permits it. Question 34. What does this sign mean for upcoming traffic? A. You have priority. B. Oncoming traffic has priority. C. Two-way street. D. No passing. Answers is B. Oncoming traffic has priority. This sign indicates that you must yield to oncoming traffic. It is typically found on narrow bridges or road sections. Question 35. What is the correct way to handle a tire blowout? A. Brake hard and steer towards the shoulder. B. Hold steering wheel firmly, ease off gas, steer straight. C. Accelerate to maintain control. D. Turn off the engine immediately. Answers is B. Hold steering wheel firmly, ease off gas, steer straight. If a tire blows out, grip the steering wheel firmly, ease your foot off the accelerator, and allow the vehicle to slow down gradually. Steer straight until you can pull over safely. Question 36. This sign means A. Yield. B. Do not enter. C. Stop ahead. D. Restricted entry. Answers is B. Do not enter. This sign means do not enter. It is typically posted at freeway or on one-way streets, indicating that traffic is flowing against you. Question 37. You must notify the within 5 days if you A. Change your job. B. Sell or transfer your vehicle. C. Get a new phone number. D. Go on a long trip. Answers is B. Sell or transfer your vehicle. In California, you must notify the within 5 days if you sell or transfer your vehicle to ensure proper record keeping and liability transfer. Question 38. What does this sign represent? A. Toll road. B. Motorway or freeway. C. Restricted access road. D. Scenic route. Answers is B. Motorway or freeway. This sign indicates the beginning of a motorway or freeway, where specific rules and higher speed limits often apply. It marks a highway. Question 39. What is the speed limit in a business or residential district in California, unless otherwise posted? A. 35. B. 25. C. 20. D. 40. Answers is B. 25. The general speed limit in a business or residential district in California is 25, unless a different speed is posted. Question 40. This sign warns of A. Road closed. B. Falling rocks ahead. C. Steep cliff. D. Uneven pavement. Answers is B. Falling rocks ahead. This sign warns drivers about the possibility of falling rocks or debris on the roadway, typically in mountainous or hilly areas. Drive with caution. Question 41. You should leave extra space between your vehicle and others when A. Driving on a clear, sunny day. B. Following a large truck or motorcycle. C. Driving at slow speeds. D. Driving uphill. Answers is B. Following a large truck or motorcycle. Always leave more space when following large trucks for visibility or motorcycles for their stopping characteristics and in adverse conditions. Question 42. What does this sign mean? A. Minimum speed 50. B. Maximum speed limit 50. C. Recommended speed 50. D. Speed zone ends. Answers is B. maximum speed limit 50. This sign indicates the maximum speed allowed in the area is 50. You must not exceed this speed. Question 43. To avoid a lane change, you should A. Wait until you see your exit sign. B. Look for road signs and markings early. C. Follow other drivers' lead. D. Drive in the fastest lane. Answers is B. Look for road signs and markings early. To ensure smooth and safe lane changes, always look for road signs and markings well in advance of your turn or exit. This gives you time to plan and maneuver safely. Question 44. This sign indicates A. Proceed straight. B. Turn right ahead. C. One way to the right. D. No left turn. Answers is B. Turn right ahead. This mandatory sign indicates that all traffic must turn right at the intersection or follow the path. It's often used to direct traffic flow. Question 45. What does a flashing yellow arrow mean when turning left? A. You have the protected left turn. B. Yield to oncoming traffic, then turn. C. Do not turn left. D. Stop and wait for a green arrow. Answers is B. Yield to oncoming traffic, then turn. A flashing yellow arrow means you may turn left, but you must first yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. If the way is clear, you may proceed. Question 46. This sign A. Strong headwinds. B. Strong side wind. C. Gusty conditions. D. Wind tunnel ahead. Answers is B. Strong side wind. This sign warns drivers of strong side winds ahead, which can affect vehicle stability, especially for vehicles. Drivers should grip the steering wheel firmly. Question 47. When sharing the road with a light rail vehicle, you must A. Always pass on the right. B. Never turn in front of an approaching. C. Treat it like a regular bus. D. Drive closely to it to avoid gaps. Answers is B. Never turn in front of an approaching. Light rail vehicles operate on fixed tracks and cannot swerve to avoid obstacles. Always give them the and never turn in front of an approaching. Question 48. This sign means A. Bridge ahead. B. Embankment or quayside ahead. C. Falling rocks. D. Road over water. Answers is B. Embankment or quayside ahead. This sign warns of an embankment or quayside ahead, meaning the road runs alongside a drop-off, river, or harbor. Drive with extra caution. Question 49. What is the purpose of the move over law in California? A. To allow emergency vehicles to pass easily. B. To protect emergency and roadside assistance personnel. C. To create an extra lane during traffic jams. D. To allow faster vehicles to pass. Answers is B. To protect emergency and roadside assistance personnel. The move over law requires drivers to move over a lane or slow down when approaching a stationary emergency vehicle, tow truck, or vehicle with flashing lights. Question 50. This sign indicates A. Parking zone. B. No parking. C. Parking with permit. D. Loading zone. Answers is B. No parking. This sign means no parking. You can typically stop briefly to pick up or drop off passengers or goods, but you cannot leave your vehicle unattended.